All right. This is Tim Canadian Comic Hunter coming at you once again with another Chasing Keys. So, yeah, it's that time again. Once a week where we go over different things that you might be looking for in your personal collection that you might not know about that's out there. This isn't a top 10 list. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This isn't a store that basically is trying to push books. I am just a collector, just like a lot of you out there that wants to collect comic books and not pay for a high premium like a lot of things that are going on right now. Anyways, so without further ado, let's go over the books that are I picked up this week that are key issues that I think are pretty cool, and maybe you don't know about them. All right, so the first issue is Black Panther #2. This is the second printing of the new series that just came out with the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. Anyways, this is basically Star Wars mixes with Black Panther, mixes with Guardians of the Galaxy. They're all in space, and this is the first appearance, so-called first appearance so far, of the symbiote that Killmonger has. So let me talk about this book for a second. This is a second printing. You can find the first printings out there. They're a lot cheaper, I think, than the second printing. I was able to get this for $5 at my LCS. There are some LCSs that did pick up these second printings. I'm a second printing collector. That is why I picked it up. It's not because the book was hot. I just wanted the second printing because I collect second printings. Anyhow, like I said, the significance of this book is the whole, like I said, the symbiote, right? So if you're looking for those kind of books and hot books, definitely don't look on my channel. But this one fell into my lap, so I'm just showing it off, saying that you look for that new series out by Black Panther. It's got to be #2, and make sure it's not from 2017 if you're looking for this first appearance, right? Anyways, on with the. So this is Tomb of Dracula #45. This is the first full appearance of Deacon Frost. Not the cameo, the full first appearance of Deacon Frost. He was in a flashback in the original, I think it's 13. Yeah, I think it's 13. Anyways, Tomb of Dracula 13, he's in a flashback, so it's like a one-panel flashback talking about Deacon Frost. He's featured more in the story. There's a Blade cover appearance. I didn't pay a lot for this book. Paid about $4 for it. So, again, Tomb of Dracula books, there are some out there that are worth money. There's something that's collectible about them. They have really awesome artwork. Stories are pretty cool. So definitely, if you get a chance, try to look out for these books. So 45, I don't know if it's going to be a big thing, but it's the first full Deacon Frost, or first full appearance. Okay. Then I got this book. Again, Tomb of Dracula. I paid a little bit for this book. I think it was like $12, $12.50 or something like that. Anyway, so Tomb of Dracula #25. Affordable copy, first appearance of Hannibal King, which was Ryan Reynolds back in the day, in Blade 3, that wonderful movie that people love. I like it. I really enjoy Ryan Reynolds as that character. People didn't like the third Blade film. I thought it was good, but anyways, I guess that's opinions. But yeah, first Hannibal King. Again, another minor key in the Tomb of Dracula series. The big book is, of course, the first appearance of Blade. But if you love horror art, man, these Bronze Age covers, awesome. Really cool to pick up. Like I said, I got a pretty high grade copy, I guess, or mid grade, for pretty cheap. So like people do know about this book, but you can find it sometimes. They're a little bit more harder to find. Again, Bronze Age books aren't everywhere. Not every store has them in stock, but if you take your time and you don't pay eBay prices, and you just kind of like just take your time with collecting and not rush out there, not fear of missing out on something that might occur, you could definitely upgrade your collections with really awesome keys if you want these kind of books, right? So like I say, I always try to say, please don't go out and pay those eBay prices unless you're a seller, and then I guess sell on eBay all you want is make your money, and that's part of your business, right? So But if you're a collector like me and you're having, it's financial stuff is not always easy to attain. Like the money that we make, we want to try to maximize our value on stuff, right? So, like I said, try to hunt these down. It's fun too. Okay, so like what I was saying last week, I had some Doctor Strange books. I try to put different things that I pick up in here. I try to make the videos less than 10 minutes, so that's why I don't always show everything that I'm talking about. Some weeks I was like, okay. So anyways, enough said on that. Doctor Strange number 6. Volume 3 series, probably, if I'm correct. This is the first appearance of Mephisto's daughter, the Dread or whatever. So Mephisto's daughter, just a really awesome character to actually own. This used to be a $1 book or a $2 book or a $3 book. This was not an expensive book, and it should still not be that expensive if you can find it. I know there was some sort of speculation going on with this book at one point, but I was able to find this book for, I think it was like $4 or something like that. So definitely keep your eyes out. A lot of these 90s Doctor Strange series, there are plenty of copies of them floating around, so just keep hunting and you might be able to find something. Alright, so first Mephisto's daughter. Alright, Doctor Strange number 10 from the same series. This is a really cool book, actually. So that is a Morbius cover, which is neat. On top of it, this is the first appearance of Victor Strange, Doctor Strange's brother. So you never know what might ever happen with that. So Doctor Strange's brother, I definitely wanted it because I was like, yeah, that's a pretty cool character. Anyways, he also is a vampire. So if Marvel ever does go down the whole dark universe thing, or they go into the more of a monster type feel, these are characters that might pop up. These are books that might end up being worth something or not, but at least they're cool first appearances that you can own right now and not pay a lot for. Again, $3-4, high grade copy. Just a really not the greatest artwork on the interior, I gotta say, but honestly, a really cool book to own. So first, Doctor Strange's brother, Victor Strange. This is a book I love to show off just because I love this cover. This is 90s goodness. These are books that were in dollar bins, and they will always probably be in dollar bins, but this is the first appearance of Sleepwalker. Now, I didn't pay very much for this. I paid $1 for this, and it is a newsstand copy, and that is probably the reason I bought it, because it was a higher grade newsstand copy. So really enjoy it. I think there's a Canadian variant that goes for this for $125 or $150, I think it is. Anyways, if you can find that one. But really awesome. I love this character. I love this book. I used to, like when I was younger, this is the book I would see a lot of the time. So first appearance of Sleepwalker, definitely a cool book to own if you're just adding something to your collection. I would go with the newsstand just because I like collecting newsstand editions. And last but not least, from back in the day, from the haul, the person that I actually saw this in their first speculation video, it was both the Doom 143 and Master X Splinter. This is Green Lantern 25, first appearance of Atrocitus. Yep. I don't see this book a lot shown off in hauls anymore. Again, it's pre-New 52, but I think it is pre-New 52. There's a first appearance of, I think, some other Lantern Corps or something, or I can't pronounce the name. Anyways, another person that's a first appearance, but it's a cool, book to own for Green Lantern villain that might be used one day in DC if they actually get their act together when they make proper movies. But even if not, like, it's a really cool Green Lantern villain, and just something that I feel that people forgot about. And yeah, the book still goes for a bit. You can find them online, but there are places basically you can find this book, and the variant's worth even a lot more, with the one with the Hal Jordan and the rings. That one's worth more, but yeah, this is just a cool book to own. Just a lot of potential, and just a cool villain, like a really awesome villain that was made by Jeff Johns. So can't go wrong. Anyways, I just want to thank everyone again for subscribing to my channel and making it grow. I'm at 330 subs. I really appreciate that. It's fun. I like doing this. This is why I do it. I like collecting. I like being able to talk to other people online about their collections, and through Facebook and through Instagram and through YouTube. It's just, it grows knowledge. We share knowledge with each other. We are a community that's supposed to be able to share and give knowledge to one another without feeling angry about stuff that's going on. Just be careful out there. That's all I'm saying when you're collecting. We only have a certain amount of money per month to give to this hobby, and a lot of us are in the same boat. We work hard for what we do. So, be smart about what you do. Try not to fall into the fear of missing out, because that is a real thing. And just do what you got to do and collect what you love, so that your collection, you'll never sit back and go, man, I regret buying all these and I'm just going to shove this back into the market. Because that's what actually hurts the market more than it actually is successful. It's good for me because I like collecting comics, and the more people that dump all their books back into the market after they've fallen through the cracks because of taking bad information out there, well, it's easier for people like us to pick up comics, but at the same time, it does hurt the market in the long term. So anyways, I won't get into all that. Just collect what you love, and have a great weekend or week coming up working, and I'll see you next week with another Chasing Keys. Peace.